Hello again, Math 85. We are going out of order again. We just did 2.2. Now we're going to be doing section 7.3. And this would be pretty short section. It's just on the distributive property. So it might be review for you. You might already know about the distributive property. If you don't, then you will be learning something new. So this property the distributive property helps us to simplify expressions. So this is what it's going to look like. So let's say we want to simplify that. Because of these parentheses here around this expression, I am going to multiply. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the 4 times the x, bring this plus over, and then I'm going to take the 4 times the 8. And the distributive property allows me to do this. And it's easy. You just multiply whatever here on the outside times everything on the inside. And then we're going to simplify this. And we get 4x plus 32, and we're done. We don't need to do anything else. We can't put these together because these are x's and this is a constant or number, so we can't combine any like terms. These are unlike terms, so we just leave it. But that's it. That's all you have to do. Okay, what if I had so I want to simplify 7 times this quantity, y plus 4. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. Take the 7, and I'm just writing out the steps. You don't need to if you already know it and you're comfortable with it. So 7 times y, bring the plus over, plus 7 times 4. That's all I'm doing. Multiplying the first term times each of these in the parentheses. So 7 times y is 7y, and 7 times 4 is 28. So I am done. I don't have any like terms. I have y's and numbers. I can't put them together. What if I had one with a fraction? Because I think there's a couple on your homework from WebAssign that have fractions with that. What if I had and we're going to be doing a lot more with fractions, but this is not too bad. This just multiplying this out. So we're going to take the half and multiply it by the 2, and then multiply it by the 8m. So this is just 1/2 times 2, bring the plus over, okay, so what's half of 2? Or if you want, hold that thought, you can multiply across and get 2/2 if that's easier. I just took the 1 times the 2 times the 1. I took the 1 times 8m, which is 8m, and 2 times 1. And we learned already a number, the same number over the same number is just 1. And then 8 divided by 2 is 4, and bring the m over. So my answer is 1 plus 4m. And that's it. We have m's and a constant. We can't do anything else. So we keep it like that. Let me do another one with a fraction, just to make sure. I know there's 2 on the homework with fractions. What if I had 1/4 I had something like that. So that's 1/4 times the quantity 12b plus 16c. Okay, again, I'm going to take this number that's on the outside, or fraction, it's 1/4, and I'm going to multiply it times 12b, bring down the plus, and then I'm going to multiply it times 16c. Okay. Now we're going to bring the 4 up underneath the 12b and bring the 4 up underneath the 16c, if that's easier for you. So let's simplify and get an answer. What's 12 divided by 4? Well, that's 3, and then b just comes with it. And then what's 16 divided by 4? That's 4, and the c comes with it. So my answer is 3b plus 4c. And I'm done. Can I put those together? Are those like terms? No, they are not, because I have a b and a c. They're different. Let's go a little bit harder. I think this is just as hard as it gets. Okay, we've got two distributed problems here. We've got this piece and then we've got this piece. And then we'll see if we have anything that matches up. We'll see if we can combine some like terms. So I would start on the left and I would distribute this out first. So 5 times 2n plus 5 times 9. And again, if you don't want to write it out, I'm just showing all my steps. And here I'm going to take the 12 times the n and the 12 times the 2. Okay, so far. Now I'm going to simplify. 5 times 2n. 5 times 2 is 10. Bring the n down with it. So it's 10n. 5 times n is 45. I'm going to bring down the plus. 12 times n. Remember, if it's just an n alone, there's like an invisible 1 here. So it would just be 12 times 1 and bring the n along. So 12 times 1 is 12. Bring the n down. Plus 12 times 2. And 12 times 2, or 12 and 12, is 24. Okay. Do you see any like terms? I do. So again, I'm going to box. I've got an n here, an n there, and I've got some numbers. Okay, so we're going to combine the n's and the numbers to get our final answer. So I've got 10n plus 12n. 10 plus 12 is 22n. And then I have 45 and 24. 5 and 4 is 9. 4 and 2 is 6. So here is my final answer. Side. 22n plus 69. And that's how it all simplifies. Do one short one, because I know this is in the homework. What if I had, let's see, oh, there, okay. What if I had in parentheses 3a plus 2, no, I'm sorry, 3a plus 8 times 2. Now we're used to the number in front that we're distributing. But we can do it with the number in back. We can just multiply, and we're going to get the same answer. Or if you want to, you can go ahead and bring the 2 up front. If that's easier for you, do whatever easiest for you. But you can do it with the 2 last. We're going to get the same answer. Or if you like the number up front, just put it up front. So I am going to multiply this out. and I am going to get 2 times 3a plus 2 times 8. Again, I'm just distributing. And 2 times 3a, 2 times 3 is 6, so that's 6a. Bring down the plus, 2 times 8 is 16. So this is my answer. And like I said, you can do it with the number in the back first, or you can bring it up front, if that's easier for you. So the answer is 6a plus 16. And that's 7.3, and I will be going on to section 2.3 next.